Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. Today's video is going to be a book haul. This covers September and October. Most of these were actually purchased in September, but I think a couple of these I got throughout October, but I just decided to wait and let it build, and yeah, I was kind of like, right, I'm just going to film this book haul because I've been meaning to do it for a few days, but just haven't got around to it till now. So I'm just going to get straight into it because this will probably be a relatively long video. So as usual, I'm just going to start with the magazines that I've picked up, and I have two Doctor Who magazines. The first one is issue 488. And I also got issue 490. Now, the reason I actually have two issues is because I initially ordered this one off eBay, and because normally from the UK it takes about 2 weeks to get here to us, to Australia, and I was waiting and the 2 week deadline, well, not 2 week deadline, but the usual 2 weeks, came and went, and no sign of the magazine that I ordered, but other stuff that I'd ordered around the same time was showing up, or like a bit after it was showing up before this. And I was just like, okay, where is it? And then finally I was getting close to the, the PayPal refund cutoff, and it was like, I think day 40, it's up to day 42 or something, so I was like, I might just have to contact the author, not the author, seller, where did that come from, contact the seller, and I was kind of like, it hasn't showed up yet, and yeah, we basically decided on a refund, and then this showed up about a month after that, so this took nearly 2 months to get here, so I don't know what happened, but yeah, this showed up, and so I thought this was lost, basically, so that's why I ended up getting this issue, because I sort of, I try to get at least one issue a year. I haven't actually read either of these issues yet, but, yeah, because it's like Doctor Who magazine is not something that I actively seek out and buy anymore, but I like to pick up the occasional issue, and, yeah, so, and I will be picking up issue 500 when that comes out, which I think's next year it hits. Yeah, so, but I mean, one of these days I like to go back and fill in the gaps, because I think I stopped actively getting these like around issue 453. So, and I've sort of gotten them sporadically, but yeah, maybe one of these years I will get the remaining issues that I do need, or try and get them, but yeah, for now, these are the latest two additions to my Doctor Who magazine collection. So that's those. And then I have a few Empire issues. I have issue 175, which is October's issue, and they had a special cover, like collectible cover, and there's two versions you could get. I decided to get both versions, even though it's like the same magazine. It's Star Wars. I mean, for Force Awakens, I was like, I'm getting everything Star Wars, so even if it means getting all these, like, covers. The main cover I wanted was actually this one, so I thought this one looked really cool. And then I was like, for added bonus, I will just pick up, I'll get, it's just like villains and heroes, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get both. So yeah, because this was the issue I actually read, so this one's more just as a collector's item, but yeah. Yes, I'm insane, but it's Star Wars, so that's October 2015. And then I got November's issue, which is got Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice on the cover. The most recent edition has come out. I haven't picked that up yet, but it's because it's the Spectre edition, which I'll hopefully have tomorrow, but I decided I'll just include that in my next book haul. So, but yeah, this is sort of, because Empire has just become, I mean, I've picked it up here and there, but this year's been the one where I've actually actively gone out and to pick it up, because I really do enjoy reading Empire magazine. So yes, that's November 2015. So now we get into the stack of books I've got here. The first 3 books I got were from Big W, and I got Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. I got this one because I really enjoyed Gone Girl, and I wanted to read her other works, and this one caught my eye mainly because it had a recent movie. It was recently made into a movie. I don't think the movie was that well received, but I do want to eventually check it out. I don't know if I'll read the book first, because I ended up watching Gone Girl first before I finished reading the book, so we'll see how it goes. But the plot intrigues me, so yeah, I thought I'll check this one out and see what it's like. So that one is Dark Places. And then I got Crown of Midnight and Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I've read Throne of Glass, which I really loved, and I haven't gotten back into finishing the series or continuing reading it, because I know there's a 4th one just came out recently, but I've obviously haven't read 2 and 3 yet. But I picked these up because I wanted to have them for when I did finish it, because I read through Throne of Glass, and yeah, as I said, really loved it, and I just wanted to just finish the series, but I haven't yet, and hopefully by the end of the year I can get through these books, and hopefully Queen of Shadows, but we'll see how I go. But for now, I do have the next 2 books in the series, so yay. And then the next, 6 books came from Book Depository. I placed in an order, and ones that I got was 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Stephen King's been an author that I want to delve more into his catalogue, because I know he's written heaps of books, and the only one that I've read is The Gunslinger, which I actually do need to get back into to pick up the second book in the Dark Tower series, because I did really enjoy the first one. But I've been wanting to read this one for a while now, and I've just never gotten around to ordering it. But basically, it's centers around the Kennedy assassination, and I'm always fascinated with, the different, I guess all the, not so much, because I don't think this one's more to do with conspiracy theory, but it's more to, I think based on the back, it seems he wants to prevent the Kennedy assassination. So I'm intrigued to see how this goes. It's quite a big book, but I am looking forward to reading this one. So that is 11/22/63. Then I got 3 Doctor Who books, because I'm slowly making my way through the new series Adventures, and I decided it's been a while since I've actually added some books to that my collection, because I've got all the 9 and Rose, 10 and Rose books, but I don't have any of the other ones. So basically what I did was I got Stinn of the Zygons, which is 10 and Martha, which is the first book in their series. Then I also got Apollo 23, which is 10, 11 and Amy. And I got Blood Cell, which is 12 and Clara. So I decided just to get the first books in because they come out in like batches of 3 normally, and I was like, I'll just get the first book in each for each Doctor, and I'll add it that way. So yeah, I thought it was, you know, it's probably the easiest way to do it rather than just getting them all in order and that. So I thought this way at least I have some of the later Doctor books. So the reason why I got these 2 in paperback was because they were a little bit cheaper than the hardback, even though I do like the hardback editions. Like this one, I just love the feel of this book. It's yeah, it's a lovely edition, I think. But yeah, I'm finding like having the paperback editions, because I do have a couple of paperbacks in the series, but yeah, I'm just happy to actually have added more to the collection, so that because I'm up to book 6, so I'm, yeah, slowly, I think I've got about another 6 books before I get to this one, but hopefully by then I will have added more to the range. So yeah, I got 3 Doctor Who books. Then I got the 3rd book in the Tudor Court series, which is The Boleyn Inheritance by Philippa Gregory. I've enjoyed the first 2 books in this series, which were The Constant Princess and The Other Boleyn Girl, and I want to continue reading with this series because I find it quite... I've always been fascinated by, you know, Henry VIII and Tudor England, and yeah, so I don't know if this is... I don't think these are like completely historically accurate, but I enjoy them. I think they're it's, yeah, I just find it a fascinating period of history, and because this one deals with Anne of Cleves and Catherine Howard. I think that's the 2 that are in this one, and then also Jane Boleyn as well. So yeah, I haven't obviously read this year yet, but I am looking forward to continuing with the series. So that is the Boleyn Inheritance. Then I have a graphic novel, and I got the 3rd volume in the New 52's The Flash. I've read the first 2 volumes, really enjoyed them. I haven't actually got into this one yet, even though I do want to, because it deals with Grodd, actually, I think that's his name, because yeah, where volume 2 left, I was like, I need to pick this up. So yeah, I've been enjoying it because I love the TV show, and it has this one has a very similar like tone to that, so which is probably why I started with this particular range. But I will I do want to continue reading on with this, because yeah, it's one of my favorite series, even though at the moment I do want to eventually delve into other DC comics, like with Green Arrow, Batman, Batgirl, Justice League. There's like so many comics, and I think I'm just gonna stick with this one for the time being, and then I'll probably delve into the other ones. So yeah, but this is volume 3, Guerrilla Warfare. So they were from Book Depository. Then the next 2 I got from Big W again, and I finally got around to getting Allegiant, which is the 3rd book in the Divergent trilogy. And yeah, this I made a post, like my Instagram post, and it basically shows all my like Divergent, Insurgent, and now they're all different covers that they do not match at all. Like, I've got 2 paperbacks, both of them different covers, and I've also got Insurgent in hardback. So, but I was basically like, you know what, I want to get Allegiant. I wanted the third book, but now I'm kind of torn because basically I've seen the movies before I've read the books, and then after I saw, like, you know, Divergent, I read the book, and then I loved the book more than the movie, and the same thing happened with Insurgent. So now I'm sort of like, do I read Allegiant before I see the movie? Because Allegiant is spread out into two like parts, and I'm like, I don't want to wait until 2017 to read this book. So I'm not sure on what to do with that one, but I'll think about it. Because I do want to, I mean, I did get spoiled for the ending, so I still kind of know what happens, but I still want to read it and see what happens. So yeah, that's Allegiant. And then the other one that I got was The Girl in 6E, which I first came across via Lindsay Ray. She talked about this in one of her wrap-ups, and I was very intrigued by the concept, and then I was very excited when I actually stumbled across this in my local Big W, because I was like, oh, I didn't think, you know, I would find it in store, but no, I found it, and I think they've also got the sequel there, but I can't remember the name of the sequel, but yeah, I'm intrigued by the plot of this, and yeah, I want to read it, see what it's like, and yeah, and then maybe pick up the sequel, who knows. So that is The Girl in 6E. Then I got a book off eBay. This was a little bit more pricey than what I wanted to pay for it, but this one just seemed to be really hard to find for some reason, because I had to get this one actually from America, or like off an American like book company, because yeah, this particular series is like, I think, mostly out of print, and yeah, and so I was kind of like, oh, I still want to, because I read book one, really enjoyed it, and then it left on a cliffhanger, and I was like, I need book two. So I eventually did track down book two, which is, what is the name of it? It doesn't tell me what. I think book two is Into the Void. Yes, it is. So this is Star Trek New Frontier, book two, Into the Void. I haven't read this yet, but it's like a very short book, so I can't imagine it would take me that long to read. Yeah, because I have a few different, like, I sort of tried to get them in order, because for the longest time I only had like book 6, and then I got, I think, book 12, and then I got a later one than that, but I want the early books in this series because I want to read it from the start. But yeah, I've always enjoyed like the New Frontier, what I've read of the New Frontier series, so I want to read it in order. So there we go, that is Star Trek New Frontier, Into the Void. Then the last two books I got were from Big W again, and the first one is Legacy of Kins. I've seen this one being shown in quite a few many book hauls through around YouTube, and just the concept seems fascinating. It's like historical fiction, and I believe the author herself is a historian, so I'm quite intrigued to see how that plays into this. But yeah, I'm definitely want to give this a read. So yeah, I don't really know too much about this, just other than that it's set around the time of Alexander the Great, and yeah, that is basically all I really know about this, but I'm definitely looking forward to reading this one. So that is Legacy of Kins. And the last book that I picked up, I finally got around to getting The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. I finally finished reading Girl Who Played with Fire. Yeah, absolutely loved it. And I wanted to have this so that when I do go around to continuing, like picking up the third book, I can read it. And yeah, it's because I think there's been a fourth book published, but it's obviously not by the same author. Someone's continuing the series, but I want to read this one, obviously, and then I will probably check out like the continuation novels, see like how they are, but yeah, book 1, book 2 have just been like, you know, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Girl Who Played with Fire. They've just been incredible reads, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. So that is The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. I'll put that there. And that is it for my September-October 2015 book haul. Yeah, it's not a huge amount, but it was a decent sized, it's a decent sized stack and enough to do a video. So I'm going to, I don't know when my next video, like book haul, will be. Maybe December, but this will probably be the last major one of the year, so I can't really foresee me getting that many more new books. I mean, I may pick up one here and there, but yeah, it's just, I mean, it's not as if I don't need any more new books. I've got heaps of reading to get through, and that's not to say all the books that are in like my cupboard that I haven't read, but we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to finish it here, and thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye!